Hey cuties, it's me. This isn't from a stream. This is me talking directly to you guys. There's been a lot of going on recently in the world, like coronavirus hit in China back in late December, early January. It spread across the planet. We were in a worldwide quarantine. I believe something like 117 million Indians lost their job. In January as well, the United States nearly bombed Iraq, which would have created a world war. That would have been World War III would have happened. And going into February, coronavirus had spread across basically the entire population of the world. And it felt like the world was collapsing. Our fragile economy was depleting to nothing. Then going into March, lockdowns were strictly enforced where you weren't allowed to leave your house unless you had to get food or necessities. And then going into April, this big thing has happened where a person called George Floyd has basically been executed on the ground via a police officer in America. And this has started like a whole revolution for Black Lives Matter. I 100% believe hashtag Black Lives Matter. This is a very important issue that is going on right now. I believe in equality across every single race, no matter the circumstance. Everyone should be treated as equal if they are a human being. Now, if you're younger and you've made it through to this 1 minute 30 mark and you've heard me talking about these really negative and delicate topics, I just want you to know, if you're under the age of 18, if you're under the age of 16, things will get better. If you're on social media, if you have things like Twitter, Instagram, even Reddit or something like that, even YouTube, and you're seeing all this negativity flooding through your stream, even through this video, you probably feel quite down because I'm talking about these very serious topics when I really never touch on them at all, because even with the lockdown, I usually just sat and just played games, but I feel like it's got to the point where I should at least use part of my platform to just let you guys know that it's gonna be okay. If you're looking for advice, go to your parents, ask them what they think about the certain situations that are going on. And if you feel like your parents are maybe not great role models for you, try and find somebody who is genuine and honest about situations that have credibility in the past that you can maybe take guidance from or learn from. The thing that I would obviously say, like I was just talking about, is when you're looking at stuff like this online, a lot of it will be skewed or placed in a way to make the other side look super bad, especially when it comes to politics. So make sure you're picking an honest person to take your influence or to be inspired or to take advice from, rather than these people that are basically just trying to get your opinion to side with them in order to gain some revenue or some influence over the mass majority of people in the planet. But my heart goes out to the people in India fighting against the locust attacks as well that's going on right now. I heard it's something like it's been the worst locust attack in 27 years. You guys are gonna lose so many crops, so much food. And then obviously India was already hit with 117 million people out of jobs, as well as Philippines having the largest case of people dying and the worst response to the coronavirus. Heart goes out to the Filipinos as well. And then again, it's tough to say. It's tough to even talk about the situation that's going on in America, which is spread globally about the Black Lives Matter, because obviously anything that I say will get clipped out of context because I am obviously white. But just know, I 100% stand beside every single person fighting against police brutality when it comes to racist attacks, even police brutality in general. I don't think that police should have that much anger inside of them to just feel the need that they have to take people's lives. But yeah, I just want all the people, because I know a lot of my audience are under the age of 18. I think it's something like 17 to 20% are under the age of 18, between 12 and the ages of 12 and 17. It will get better. For me, for sure, in my life, this has been the craziest year ever, both as career. It's been a fantastic year on YouTube, but as far as humanity goes, this has been the worst state I've ever seen humanity in my entire existence. Same thing goes, I would say, for my parents, and anyone else's parents probably watching this video, unless maybe somebody who was fighting in World War II was watching this, or any kind of big war is watching this. They would probably have a different opinion on that matter. But just know, like all major downsides of life, it will get better. And anyone who's obviously over the age of 18, or even if you have a kid or family members, make sure to look out for them. I know it might be tough, because you're probably feeling the same way everyone else is, right? You don't know what's going on. Like, nobody knows what's going on right now. This is absolutely crazy. It's something you only really see once in a lifetime, especially all of these things coming together and just happening all at once. Even Ebola is making a return from the country of Congo. It just feels like everything is going downhill. But as per usual, we'll definitely get through this. I mean, humanity has obviously gotten through quite a lot of things in the past. Keep your head held high. Fight for what you think is right. Be safe. I love you all. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Live your life with purpose. And I'll see you guys in my next videos.